Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another week where Sharky goes retro. My apologies for starting the stream a little bit later this evening. I had a meeting to attend prior to the stream, and it didn't necessarily run overtime, but I was just aware that this may have been a later start than usual to some of our regular viewers. But thank you for tuning in. If you are watching us and sharing in the stream this evening, if you've been keeping up with some of the streams over the last couple of weeks, and dare I say the last couple of months, then you'll know that on a Monday night here in Australia, we've been playing through Heroes of Might and Magic 2. We began way back at the start of the year, in fact, in January. I kicked off this streaming series, Sharky Goes Retro, with the intent of looking back at some of the old games from my childhood, my teen years, my early adult years, and just taking a bit of a trip down memory lane and revisiting some of the games that defined my early game playing experience. And we've had a lot of fun with Heroes of Might and Magic 2 over the last couple of weeks and months. And our objective with that series was basically to go through and play the main campaign missions. And I feel that we did that. We had a lot of fun along the way. I would love to just keep playing more and more of Heroes of Might and Magic. It was certainly a fun game to play, but it was always the intent of this streaming series, Sharky Goes Retro, to look back at a number of older games. And it's time for us to move on to the next game that is in our installment in this series, and that takes us all the way back into the world of Pokemon. This is Pokemon Red version. This is Generation 1 Pokemon, Gen 1. None of the new modern stuff, none of the black and white. So I'm now going to show up my ignorance by not knowing the names of the modern ones. Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. They've all got nice pairs of names and things, don't they? Welcome, Trends. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, we're going to the world of Pokemon, but maybe not Pokemon as you know it. This is the first, I want to be careful with my words here, I don't want to say the first ever Pokemon video game, but it's near enough, it's thereabouts. This is Gen 1, this is Pokemon Red, the international release, not the Japanese version. First released in Australia in the final few months of 1998, so slightly more modern than Heroes 2. I think Heroes 2 was 96, we've gone forwards in time all of 2 years. And we have a lot of stuff to get through. I have no idea how long this is going to last. We stuck with Heroes 2 since January. So what's that been? That's been a solid 4 months. January, February, March, April. Yeah, all through 4 months we've been streaming Heroes 2. We'll see. Maybe Pokemon Red will last another 4 months. Maybe not. We've got a number of games that we can be dipping into. But this is where our journey continues. You can see I've got a lot of stuff set up on the screen here. The objectives, as I said, from Heroes 2 was to play through the main campaigns, kind of the story missions as they were. In Pokemon Red, you can make this whatever you want. A lot of people play the Pokemon games for a lot of different reasons and with different objectives in mind. And I've kind of mapped out a nice pathway that I would like to follow in this particular playthrough. I know a lot of people do some fun and wacky playthroughs trying to beat the game as fast as possible, or with bizarre Pokemon, as few Pokemon as possible, or strange types or different rules, Nuzlocke challenges and things like that. And maybe one day we'll do something like that. But for now, for this trip down memory lane, purely for nostalgia purposes, I wanted to craft, the dream team, my kind of ideal lineup of Pokemon. And this is me, doing the numbers, right? Crunching the numbers, doing the maths here, trying to work out which Pokemon covers all the correct, types and move combinations, and sort of has a good sort of mixture of stats and things like that. So I've done a little bit of research and a bit of homework here, and tried to come up with a variety of Pokemon along the way that's going to form what will be our dream team. I've got objectives listed on the right of the screen. You can see them there. I can scroll back and forth through them. There's loads of them, and we'll mark them off as we progress through, and that'll give us a bit of continuity, a sense of how much progress we're making week to week, and that's the plan. Along the way, as we catch various Pokemon, we're going to have the opportunity to give them nicknames and have them a little bit more personalized, make this feel a bit cozier. And I've extended that opportunity out to a few of our valued subscribers who have been with us for some time now. Welcome, Novak. I'm not ignoring you. I've seen you in the chat there. First generation of Pokemon and video games. Yes. First Pokemon video game, not just not the Japanese version, of course. Yes. No, Pokemon Red takes us right back to the start. There's some weird things about Pokemon Red. There are, of course, a lot of things that you would expect of a Pokemon game are just not in this. There are less types of Pokemon. Some of the type combinations, the effectivenesses don't work the same way. There's all sorts of things that are a little bit bizarre. Sometimes it's bugs and glitches, because what would a Pokemon game be without bugs? Sometimes it's intentional gameplay, and look, we're gonna encounter some of those along the way. As I was saying, valued subscribers are going to have a part in this series to play, and that is, we need names. We need nicknames for our Pokemon that we catch along the way. Some of them I've already sourced out in advance. I've spoken to Skeevers as founder of the channel. This is Sharky and Skeevers after all. She has had the opportunity to nickname a couple of Pokemon in private before we got started. I've reached out to Novak. Thank you, Novak, as our first ever subscriber on the channel. Had the privilege of also providing nicknames for a couple of the Pokemon we're going to catch along the way. And any of our other subscribers will have that opportunity too. If Flu joins us, then along the way, when we get up to a Pokemon that hasn't already been named by someone else, I'll give Flu the opportunity to provide a sensible and appropriate nickname for a member of our party. And beyond that, we're going to have a look at some other people's trends. You're getting your Twitch plays Pokemon. Yes, this I have fond memories of Twitch plays Pokemon. Part of that is also the reason why we're doing this, because it's such a vivid thing in my nostalgia memory, in the memory banks there. So look, I think we've done enough chatting at the start to set the scene and to sort of go on about what the plan is here. Let's get ourselves underway. We're a little bit later starting this evening, so it may not be the typical 4.5 hour stream that we've had in the past. But let us begin, and here we go. Ooh, that intro music. I'm just letting it play out. I don't want to skip it just yet. We've got plenty of weeks to skip through this. There it is, Pokemon Red version. Let's begin. Let's go for it. First thing everyone does before you start Pokemon, go into the options menu and speed up the battle text. Get it to fast right now, otherwise we're going to be here forever. And I always panic because it says cancel at the bottom. There's no confirm, there's no okay. Set it to fast, and then you cancel to get out of this menu, but it's like save and cancel, which is bizarre. So that's okay. We're all good. Let's hit new game, and actually let me preemptively mark off our first checkpoint. Start a new game. I think we've done that now. New game. Let's go. Alright. Hello there, this is Professor Oak, of course. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. Sure. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Yeah, sure, I feel like everyone we encounter in this world uses them for fights. But no, I know there are people that hang out in the houses and the poke centers and stuff that just have these as pets, but go on. Myself? Yeah, Oak, what do? You study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? I think the most appropriate name, we're not going Ash or Red, we're not following the anime, we're not going Red or anything like that. Who's Jack? Anyway, we are Sharky, of course, aren't we? Sharky and Skeevers. So, we've got to play this as ourselves. Here we are. Greetings, Oak. Right, so your name is Sharky. And here he is, my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. What was his name again? Oh, good old Oak. It's a wonder you haven't yet asked me if I'm a boy or a girl. Of course, there's Gary, you know, from the anime, Blue. Don't know who John is, but I guess that goes with Jack and John, right? I thought about this. I thought about who our rival was going to be. And it made sense to me that if I'm Sharky, for a bit of friendly rivalry, our rival should be Skeevers. Really, Sharky and Skeevers. The only problem with that, when I at least tested this out, Skeevers doesn't fit. Because I get up to Skeever, and we're out of letters. I can't get the S on the end. And I don't want my rival to be called Skeever. That doesn't sound right in my head. So, look, just as a little play on words, well, not a play on words, but just as a bit of, you know, people abbreviate their names and stuff, let's just go with Skeeves. Alright, to me that sounds like the kind of, you know, slick, cheesy name for our rival who's going to keep showing up at all the wrong places at all the wrong times. It's good old Skeeves getting in the way again, up to mischief. So, Novak says Ski with just SKI. Yeah, potentially, yeah, but what else have you got there? Everything's so basic compared to the Pokemon games. If you ever play them firsthand or only watch others play? No, I played these firsthand. I never actually owned a Game Boy, so I never played this personally on my own Game Boy, but I had friends that did, and who brought them to school, and I would, you know, share with friends' Game Boys and play on their devices and things like that. And then as time went on, you know, when emulators became a thing, I would, you know, play as I'm doing now through an emulator on a PC and things like that. But yes, no, I have distant memories of trying this firsthand in high school and the like, and then later emulated on a PC. Let's go with Skeeves, rival. And don't worry about this, Skeevers. I'm sorry that I'm giving your name to a male character here. Just a bit of gender bending here. Our rival Skeeves, who's just always gonna get up to things. Sharky, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Let's get underway. And straight away, for a bit of fun, fourth wall breaking. Oh, I love that music. It's great. Bit of fourth wall breaking. Let's play the SNES inside of what would have been a Game Boy game, which I guess we're on a PC playing a Game Boy game, and now we're playing the SNES inside of inside of a Game Boy. Okay, it's time to go. Yeah, off we go. And look, let's do what everyone does the first time. You've got to take out that potion from the PC. Hopefully we don't need it against the rival battle at the start of the game, but we are taking it. Novak, you had a Game Boy Advance. Your brother and I shared an original Game Boy, DS, Wii, 2DS, Wii, and Switch. Nintendo is your childhood, and this is exciting. I'd have to say, apart from Pokemon and Game Boy in that sense as Nintendo, my childhood was actually the Sega Mega Drive and that sort of stuff. I sort of went down that other line of things, and eventually that led into PlayStation and PlayStation 2, those kinds of things. So I kind of never took off with Nintendo, unfortunately. I didn't have that side of experience to me. Alright, this is our mum. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Professor Oak is next door looking for you. Let's not muck around. I know that if I go in to see Professor Oak, he's not there. I think if I go in, he's not there. Yeah, it's Skeeves. There's Sharky. Gramps isn't around. Exactly. There's our 3 starters. He's not going to turn up until we try and leave town. And then he panics, you know, because we're leaving without a Pokemon. There he is. Don't go out yet. I haven't given you your Pokemon. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, come with me. I'm sure the game is hard-coded so that you can never get an encounter on that first piece of grass, but I always worry, stepping out on that first bit of grass, as he catches you, what if you encounter a Pokemon there and then? Skeeves says, Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Skeeves, let me think. I told you to come. Here, Sharky. There are 3 Pokemon here. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I've only 3 left. Wow, okay. But you can have one. Choose. I guess I sort of never really knew sort of the backstory of that. Or at least never remembered it. What about me? Be patient, Skeeves. You can have one too. It's the rock, paper, scissors, right? See, this is the problem. We're literally playing rock, paper, scissors, and good old Professor Oak says, alright, Sharky, you go first, and after you pick, then the Skeeves can have their choice. Right? So, where are we going? Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. Well, if you can't already tell by the Pokemon silhouettes down the bottom of the screen, we're going the one on the left. We are going the Charmander. So you want the fire Pokemon Charmander? Yes, we do. This Pokemon is really energetic. You want to give a nickname to Charmander? Absolutely we do. This is a nickname that was chosen for us by Novak, our first subscriber, and a very appropriate nickname for a Charmander. We're going Ash. Good fire type name, good solid name there. And I do see, comment there, you've got Novak. You had a Sega console, used to play Sonic, yes. That was a good time too. A lot of our stuff was pre-owned, so couldn't afford to buy it new. Yeah, exactly. No, I have exactly that nostalgia. I loved playing through the Sonic games and things like that on the Sega system. And yes, that's you know, renting games. In fact, I remember doing from the video store back in the days when you would rent videos, VHS, back before DVDs and things like that even existed. And yet, renting a video game for a weekend or for a week or something. But let's go, Charmander, Ash. Oh, and in fact, I need to update our graphic at the bottom. Boom, there we go. Ash has joined the team. So let us give us a tick for that. Choose Ash. Done. So Skeeves, what one are you taking? I took a fire type. What are you going for? Of course you are. You're going to Squirtle. Alright. I think we just try and leave, and then that triggers the battle, right? Wait, Sharky. Let's check out our Pokemon. I'll take you on. Alright. Can we do it? It's not impossible, but it's hard to lose this first battle. Sometimes the RNG just really fights against you. But usually, our rival is not the smartest person, and hopefully he'll just keep using Tail Whip while we scratch him over and over. There's a tackle. And it's a crit. That's not a good start. That is not a good start at all. Stop tackling and Tail Whip me. I really don't want to lose the first rival battle. Oh, now we got a crit. Come on. Oh, he's doing 4 damage. If his next tackle is a crit, we have a problem. Oh, I did another crit. Okay, we could have a problem now. he did a Tail Whip. What do I do? What do I do? If I scratch him, I don't know if that's enough to kill him. I could growl him to kind of counteract the Tail Whip, but then if he tackles me anyway, you know, like we get stuck in a cycle of growling and Tail Whipping. I could just throw the potion, right? We could just use the potion and be a bit of a chicken. But Novak says scratch. Let's go for it. Let's scratch. It doesn't matter if we lose, but let's do it. Come on. Scratch him. Oh no! Oh, and he Tail Whipped again. Oh, 50-50. Look at that. Let's scratch one more time. We've got this. Alright, Skeeves, you're going to have to learn a bit of better battle technique there. Tail whipping someone when they're near death is not the right play. Defeated Skeeves. Survived the first rival battle. He picked the wrong Pokemon. I don't know about that. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Smell you later. Off they go. No, Vaxkeevers is not back yet. She may join us when she gets back. We'll see. Alright, now that we've got a Pokemon, now that we've actually got Ash with us, we can, hopefully, survive a bit of encounters out in the grass. We're on our way up to Viridian City. I'm going to talk to this guy, because I think he gives us a potion. I work at the Pokemart. It's a convenience shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I'll give you a sample. There it is. 1 extra potion. So, let's head up. Oh, here we go. Place your bets now, Rattata or Pidgeot? Oh no. I tried to rush their names as quick as I could, and I blended their names together. Rattata or Pidgey? Well, it's a Pidgey. There you go. Alright. Scratch him, Ash. Go for it. One day soon you'll learn a fire-type move. Keep scratching. I can't decide whether I'd prefer the Pidgey to be gusting us over and over or throwing a sand attack at us. I mean, the gusts will eventually, wear us down, but sand attack is really annoying. Yeah, what have you got there? Pidgeotto and Ridgy. Yeah, I said something like that, something absolutely shocking. Let's go up and heal Ash. There's kind of no need to, because he's not that badly hurt. But, hey, let's do it. And with that, we have passed another checkpoint. We've made it to Viridian City. I promise we're not going to go through this many objectives this fast. It's just kind of at various points of the game, like the start, where the objectives come thick and fast. We need to get Oak's parcel. Yes, I do come from Pallet Town. I do know Professor Oak, yes. His order came in. Will you take it to him? Doesn't give me a choice, just gives me the parcel. Sure. How'd I go? Also, could you check my previous messages? 2 slightly longer ones. Okay, give me a minute to scroll up and see if I can find them then. Yeah, we had that 2 was slowly being phased out by the time we hit our teens, yeah. Also, if you'd rather me not being nostalgic and chat and just concentrate on the game, let me know. No worries. That's fine. This is exactly what the stream's for us to reminisce about the olden days, right? I mean, it's the sort of thing that some of us could do for Heroes 2 and not others, and some of us can do maybe for Pokemon and not others. So I welcome everyone's fond memories about our prior experiences. Look, there's going to come a point where we're going to have to just be level grinding and training our Pokemon over and over. And I don't want to say it's going to get boring, because it's Pokemon. It never gets boring, right? But we're gonna hit opportunities where we need to just fill the conversational void. Oh, I know the color of them back in Gen 1. It's a real clash, because yes, they're a weird color, but at the same time, they're also exactly the color I remember, so they feel normal to me. Like, I know how some of the Pokemon look in the more modern generations, but in my mind, they always look like they looked like in this game. So it's a weird kind of conflict, trying to reconcile in my mind how weird they look, but also what I expect them to be looking like anyway. Alright, Oak. Got a package for you. I'm gonna sneak around, give it to you back here. There we are. Hello, Oak. Crept up behind you. Oh, Sharky. Now it's my old Pokemon. He's doing good. Managed to wipe out Skeeves with it. Seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Oh, thanks, Oak. Yes, I do have something for you. It's your parcel. What could it possibly be? This is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Ooh, quick guys, it's the GS ball. I can hardly remember that. What even was the GS ball? I just remember that being a thing. Gramps. Signature call line of Skeeves. Just calls him Gramps. What'd you call me for? Oh yeah. He's got a request for both of us. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. That's right. This is him giving us the Pokedex. Automatically records the data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Take these with you. That's it. For some reason, I thought the Pokedex was the parcel. In my mind, in my version of nostalgia, I thought that's what I was bringing back to Oak, the box with the Pokedexes in it, but apparently not. Take a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. Yes, that's my dream now too. I'm too old, I can't do it, so I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. So get moving. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. I hate to say it, but I don't need you. Oh, Skeeves. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Ah, dear. What are you guys saying in the chat there? Yeah, Trans, I feel like it was useless too. Yeah, like it was just a MacGuffin. They brought it up at some point, but it never led anywhere. Like I feel like they just never planned what it was going to be, and it just kind of petered out. Yeah, it's just one of those plot points that kind of led nowhere. Traditionally, you would go into this house here and talk to Skeeves' sister, a rival here, and she'd give you a copy of the town map on the wall here. The town map, right? And you could look at where you were in the Pokemon world. I have a pretty reasonable encyclopedic knowledge of this map, being Pokemon Red Gen 1. I know almost nothing about the world map layouts of the later generations. I know a tiny bit about the layout of Gen 2 games, but this map, this is like an old friend to me. So I don't need a town map. I don't know the route numbers. That's one thing I do immediately confess to. I know that Route 1 comes first, and then there's Route 2, and then Route 3, Route 4, but it quickly goes from there. It sort of varies a little bit around the place. So we're not going to pick up a town map for the two reasons. One, I don't think I need it, and two, back in the Gen 1 Pokemon games, your inventory is very small. I don't have like different levels of inventory. Like I don't have key items and Pokeballs and like I don't have different folders of inventory. It's just the one inventory, and you can't toss certain key items in Gen 1. So you can't toss away the town map if you're running low on space. So it will literally just clog up the inventory, and I mean I've got less room for other items. So we are not taking it. Sorry, whatever your name is, Skeeves' sister. Oh yeah, a lot of confusion with later maps. They're very detailed. My plan. So let me try that again. Do I plan on playing all gens? I would like to, but I'm gonna say a hard no, purely because this is Sharky Goes Retro, and if I get all the way up to like the modern generations, it feels less like Sharky Goes Retro and more like Sharky Plays Pokemon. And also just because, as time naturally evolves, we probably want to vary into some other games as well. We've had Heroes 2 for a couple of months, we're going to play this for a couple of months, and then, a few months down the track, we will probably go to maybe another genre entirely, another console or platform and a different type of game. So just keeping it varied on the stream, but in my own sort of personal video gaming and relaxation, yeah, I might certainly think about playing some of the more modern games for a bit of experience and exposure, and then down the road maybe I will stream those as well. It's the sort of thing where time is a finite resource. Skeevers and I are not, we're not the Twitch streamers that you can find on here every day of the week. This is not our job. This is our occasional hobby. So I've got to be selective, obviously, with things like that. But look, I'd love to. I'd love to play these other games. Also, no one reminded me to check off our next objective, we delivered Oak's package ages ago. So I'll give that a tick. Because I'm in my mind, I'm already gearing up for our next objective, which is to catch our first Pokemon. Also, can anyone else see anything wrong with this this image right here? This is classic Gen 1 Pokemon. Alright? I managed to talk to that Pokemart vendor and open the dialogue box right as that character started to walk to his tile, and as a result the game has loaded his movement after it loaded the dialogue box for the vendor. So he's just walked through the text box, which I think is just, you know, perfect example of Pokemon Red Gen 1. We'll just grab 5 Pokeballs just so we've got a couple on us at the moment. We hopefully don't need them all, because we're not currently going out to catch all the Pokemon right now. That is one of the objectives on my list. Got to catch them all. That is, I think, the very last one at the bottom of the list of objectives. But that's kind of not the main game here. I don't want to waste time in the early stages of the game just catching everything that I encounter. So we're just going to catch the ones we care about. And at the moment, the next Pokemon we're catching is Nuggy. Place your bets now. Have a look at the silhouettes down the bottom of the screen. It's not a Rattata, and it's not a Pidgey, I'll give you that much. But we are picking up someone to join our team. I've got the Dream Team, which is the core 6 on the left. These are kind of like the final Pokemon that we're going to end with at the end of the game, as it were. And we've got the B Team on the right, or what I've abbreviated as the Temp Team. These are the Pokemon that have to fill a gap for a certain amount of time. Oh, nice! Ash, you've grown to level 8, which I think means you learn Ember? No. Really? I thought you were going to learn Ember at level 8. Must be level 9 then. Okay. Obviously misremembered that. That's okay. Time constraints make sense. Novak, yep. Play Arceus at some point, because it's so different to all other Pokemon game styles. Not on the retro nights. Yeah, no, I get that too. I could do that. I can keep Monday nights as retro night, and do a different style of stream on other nights. That's a thing streamers do, right? They segment their week on a schedule like that. Oh yes, have trouble catching Mew without doing that without doing that legend from pushing that truck out. Oh, I know. I looked it up actually to see what it said, and out of the 150 legitimate Pokemon in the Pokedex, there's something like only about 112 or 117. Like, I think it's slightly under 120 that you can actually get in Pokemon Red, because of course, back when these came out, there were deliberate differences between Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, as like a deliberate marketing gimmick. Because, you know, you would get Pokemon Red, your friend would get Pokemon Blue, they would have slightly different Pokemon available in areas, and exclusive Pokemon that weren't available in the other games, and that forced you to trade with each other. That forced you to buy a linking cable and, you know, have a friend playing the game, or if you didn't have any friends, forced you to buy 2 copies of the game, and actually trade between each other. Yeah, Novak, it carries on in the later games too, exactly. That's sort of, they established that premise from day one, and that's why we've got these pairs, like, you know, Heart and Soul, Sword and Shield, Sun and Moon. That's why they pair themselves up like this, as that dynamic of one versus the other. Yeah. Alright, well, if you hadn't already guessed from the silhouettes, here is Nuggy. This is the Spearow that we're about to catch to join the B team. We're going to scratch him up a little bit. Let's try and weaken him first. That's what you do, right? You weaken the Pokemon before you catch it. I'm trying to remember what Ash does in the anime. Whoa! Ooh, that could have been bad. Critical hit nearly took out our Spearow. Growling at us. He's getting nervous. Alright, let's throw that Pokeball. Alright, here we go. So we're catching this Spearow to be on the B team. We're not going to end the game with a Spearow. He's good, but he's not that good. We're going to get a better flying type Pokemon down the road, but we need one at least for the first half of the game. because there'll come a point when we have to be able to fly places, and we need someone who knows how to fly. So this will be our flying type Pokemon for the time being. Could have gone Pidgey. It was a bit of a toss-up between Pidgey or Spearow. Spearow, the tiny bird. But we've settled on Spearow. And yes, we're giving him a nickname. It has been chosen for us again by Novak. Novak has had the opportunity to name 2 Pokemon in our roster. Our starter, which is Ash, and our Spearow, which is Nuggy. And just so as we're not hard done by, because Spearow's in the B team, in the temporary team, there will come a point where we're just going to box Spearow in the PC and just forget about them and replace them with a Pokemon that's really from the Dream Team. So in compensation for that, Novak has also named Spearow's replacement in the Dream Team, and we'll discover that when we actually catch Spearow's replacement. And looks like we've encountered another Spearow. They're only level 3 this time, so we did good getting a level 5 one. What have you got in the chat there, Novak? I like it. It's a little frustrating that you can't 100% on your own. Yes. Brother who's obsessed with 100%ing everything, so different versions. Yeah, exactly. I get that. Look, it's a marketing ploy, absolutely, and yet it works. It is it's sensible. Let me go back and just heal up. I get that. It's exactly what you would do anyway. You know, you enjoy a video game. You've got a brother or a sister, or a sibling, or a friend who enjoys the same game. Of course, you're already going to be sharing experiences through these games. So why not sort of integrate that into the game experience? You know, actually have. You know, this is the early form of multiplayer. This is, you know, 2 people sitting down at the Sega Mega Drive playing Sonic together. One is Sonic, one is Tails. You know, it's the same sort of thing. You're playing with a friend. You catch a Pokemon that the other person wants, so you connect up the Game Boys and trade with the other person. You know, it's exactly that. We're coming back here just because I want to briefly just level up a bit on these Pokemon here, because if we go to the left here a bit more, this is where you would head up to Indigo Plateau, to go through Victory Road, to go to Indigo Plateau, and to challenge the Elite Four, which we are definitely not doing, and in fact we can't. The game prevents us from going there because there's kind of people there that asks to see your badges, and that's why you need to defeat gym leaders and get badges, because you have to go through the guards at the checkpoints and things, right? That ask to see your badges to prove that you are worthy of entering the league. Here we go, level 9. But if you attempt... perfect, Ash, you've learnt Ember. Great. If you attempt to go that way now, your rival has already tried to go that way, I think. So we will actually bump into Skeeves just up there. And I'm just leveling up ever so slightly, just so that as we bump into Skeeves, we can still whoop them with our Pokemon. Because I have no idea what level their Pokemon are up here. I can't remember how much they've trained them, or whether they've even caught another Pokemon, whether it's still just Squirtle that Skeeves will have, or whether they've gone and caught something else. Now the big question, as the older brother, did you get to pick the character you played? Really, I'm the oldest, but my brother always demanded that he got to be Sonic or Mario, etc. Ooh, that is a really good question. And if I'm honest, I don't have a really firm or specific memory about that sort of thing. About, whether as older brother I got first choice privileges in that regard. I know that when I used to play Sonic games with my friends from school, it's always the classic, who's going to be Tails and who's going to be Sonic. And I kind of always had a soft spot for being Tails in those games as the supporting character. But I think part of that was born out of the fact that in those games, Sonic was the one that had a finite number of lives, and had to be really careful. But Tails just sort of had infinite respawns and could carry the team and stuff like that. So Sonic could like hide in the corner for the boss battle, and Tails could kind of do everything and sort of cheese the game a little bit. And so for that reason, I always quite happily went Tails, which I think just went well. That was a good synergy, because typically my friends would want to play Sonic as the main character. But yeah, I don't have real specific memory there. Yeah, strategic sidekick. I like that, Novak. That's a good way of putting this. Yeah, being the strategic sidekick. We'll take out this Spearow, then I'll just see how close Ash is to leveling up, because I don't want to be here forever to get him to level 10. But if he's close, I'll push it a little bit. Yeah, soft spot for the sidekicks because you didn't have the choice per se. Yeah. Alright, there we are, level 10. Right there. Well, what I might do just for a bit of balance, Nuggy, get up there. Let's send you out. Let's see if you can survive even one Pokemon. Because if another level 5 Spearow turns up, then Nuggy's going to have their work cut out for them. Alright, just a Rattata. Only level 4 though. Alright, Nuggy. This is the part where we all comment about the way that the sprites appear from the front versus the back. So Novak, you mentioned that the Rattata's coloured really weird. Well, here's a Spearow facing the other way. So this is the back sprite of the Spearow, and they always look so weird from the back. It's a challenge to tell what they even are sometimes. So we'll have a couple of moments of staring at the back of Spearow's head to try and sort of convince ourselves that that's actually a bird we're looking at, and not just some sort of a brown smear. Also, and I'm gonna forget this so much because I'm already forgetting to be ticking off objectives and things. I need to be updating the graphic down the bottom with the team members. Bam! There we go. Look at that. Spearow's joined the team, so Nuggy should be listed on the temp team there. I've done all this work to put together objective lists and graphics and things down the bottom, and I'm just forgetting to use them. I'm getting too engrossed in actually playing the game. Could you believe it? That's the fun part of this, right? Actually playing Pokemon. Yeah, you're right, Trans. Not as weird as Venusaur. I know, in Gen 1, in Pokemon Red, Venusaur just looks like an absolute mess. Yeah, the back sprite for Venusaur as well. If I chose Bulbasaur as my starter, from this side, Venusaur just looks, like a salad or like some sort of weird green milkshake or something. Like it's just like this spout of stuff with like fluff at the top. Oh, it's weird. Yeah. Level 2 Rattata. It's as low as we can go. I don't think you can ever see a level 1 Pokemon naturally in the game. I think level 2 is as low as a wild Pokemon can ever be. Oh, that's it. Take it out with a crit. That'll show it who's boss. Nuggy got to level 6. Let's see how much you need to get to level 7. So again, I don't want to be here forever. 133 XP. I haven't been paying attention to how much we get per battle, so I'll have a look after this battle. Level 4 Nidoran. That's probably representative of this crowd. So let's have a look. He's leering at us. That's it. Keep pecking. He just continues to leer. That'll show him. There we are. 34. Okay. So only 2 or 3 more battles and you level up again. I can live with that. Let's do 2 or 3 more battles. Get you up 1 more level. Then we'll return to the Poké Center to heal up. And we'll go and take on that rival battle. Just to the side here. $32 XP. I'm glad we're getting like loads of encounters here. Sometimes it's a very varied thing. Sometimes when you want to find Pokemon, there's never any around, and you're walking forever to find any. And vice versa. Sometimes when you just want to get through everything, and get to the next zone, you keep bumping into Pokemon that you don't want to. It's usually always the trade-off. Do I plan on completing as much of the Pokedex as I can by catching, or are encounters enough for you? That's a good point, because yeah, there's two ways to fill up the Pokedex in that regard. Yeah, just seeing the Pokemon versus actually critical hit from the Rattata there. Yeah, just seeing the Pokemon versus actually acquiring them for yourself. I've always felt compelled. Did we level up? No. Really? Oh, we have 6 XP to go. Oh, look at that. I've always felt compelled when completing the Pokedex to do it by catching, rather than just by seeing them. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If we're going to the very end of the game, and we try to complete the Pokedex, that's when I'll make the hard decision of whether or not we're doing it the easy way or the hard way. Shiny hunting in Brilliant Diamond is horrendous when nothing spawns, just running around in a circle for minutes. Yeah, I can imagine. One thing that you may or may not be surprised to learn is that shiny Pokemon do not exist in Pokemon Red. I don't want to say it's a modern invention, because it's not. I think shiny Pokemon were introduced in Gen 2. But in Generation 1, Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow, shiny Pokemon just aren't hard-coded into the game in the same way. It's not a thing that can spawn. So yeah, that's just something a little bit sad, but we'll never run across, the shiny Spearow or anything like that. It's just the way the game goes there. But we're going to head over to the left. And I did just put Ash at the top, didn't I? I did, yep. We're going to head over to the left, and let's do that rival battle. Let's go see what Skeeves is up to. And I'm gonna pop down a save, seeing as we haven't saved yet. Safety save! Here we are. We're out of practice. I don't have 100 save slots like in Heroes 2, making a save after before every big issue that we run into and stuff like that. But let's go for it. No, hang on. There's a load of stuff that just came through in the chat there. Novak, you think either Gen 2 or 3 as shiny Gen 1s later on? Yeah, obviously, yeah. The Pokemon from Gen 1 got made shiny, certainly. But yeah, whatever the code is in the game for generating shiny Pokemon, that code just isn't in this game. So it's sort of not a thing that happens in the Pokemon encounters. There's something weird in Pokemon in Gen 1 with Pokerus. Like Pokemon can catch it, there's no way to tell if they have it or not. Yeah, that's connected to the shininess of Pokemon, as I understand it. Like I did a tiny bit of reading into this, so I could be completely off the mark here. But the way that Pokemon are determined whether or not they're shiny is based on their IVs when they get caught, their individual values. And the calculation that's done with those in Gen 1 just sort of never allows for shininess to be a quality that occurs in that way. But Pokerus, I think, might be done the same way. I think Pokerus is calculated similarly off those kinds of hidden values that Pokemon have. And yes, back in Gen 1, that can manifest. Like, mathematically, that is possible to happen. But you're right, there's no in-game notification. There's no text to say that it's happened. It will just silently happen in the background and you'll never know. Yeah, it's only in the later games that sort of got made a bit more front and center. Yeah. Let's go see. Skeeves, here you are. You go into the Pokemon League? Well, trying to. Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. Guard won't let you through. Did your Pokemon get any stronger? Yes, they did, and I've got 2 of them. Let's see if you've got 2. Alright, Skeeves wants to... Oh, you do have 2! Okay. I honestly can't remember. You've got a Pidgey! Oh, and it's level 9! Ooh! It's a good thing we trained up a bit then. I was not expecting that. Let's get some fire moves in here. I'm going to actually move Ember up to the top. There we are. Let's Let's go, Ash. Set fire to the Pidgey. There we go, that's a bit stronger. Oh, you'd love to see that. Sand attack, but it failed. Perfect. Go again with the Ember. Yep. In with the Gust, sure, we can take it. Ooh, 9 damage though. We'll finish it off with a Scratch. I love finishing a match with a crit. The unnecessary crit at the very end. It's just like in Heroes 2. Whenever someone gets the good luck rainbow come down, and they get luck on a killing blow that they absolutely don't need because they were already going to decimate the sack anyway. So, it's hilarious. Warning from Novak, your internet's been incredibly sporadic for the last few days. So if you disappear, it's likely died again. No worries, that's fine. Ski's gonna send out Squirtle. Here he is. Do we leave Ash in? I'm concerned. I think we should switch to Spearow, get Nuggy out here, just because if Squirtle has learnt Water Gun, which again I have no idea what level they learned it at, because I thought Ash would have learnt Ember by now, or by level 8, and they learned level 9. So assuming that Squirtle has learnt Water Gun, that could be a problem. So, yeah, I'm going to change to Nuggy. Nuggy will probably die here. Oh, they're only level 8. That's good. So Nuggy could pass out. And if they do, that's fine. Then Ash will mop up. Ah, it's not Water Gun at all. It's Bubble. 5 damage. Okay, then that's fine. You might be able to do this, Nuggy. Yes, and if he does a Tail Whip, you'll definitely be able to do this. Go for it, Nuggy. More Tail Whips. There we go, one finally got through. Still not going to tackle us. Or bubble us anymore. Look at that. Not even a sweat, Nuggy. Pretty good for a chicken nugget, I would say so. You just lucked out. Nah, we trained for this battle. We knew it was coming. Oh, the Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. What? He's got to figure out how to get past them. Get the badges. He even said so. I think, yeah, if we try and go this way, yeah, we get stuck. We can jump down through the grass here. And I'll just briefly push on this way. Yeah, we go up to the door here, and I think, yeah, the very first guy just wants to see our badges. Oh, look at that. We can now one-hit the level 3 Pokemon. Amazing. Yeah, if we wander up here... Come on, Elite Four. Only truly skilled trainers are allowed through. You don't have the Boulder badge yet. You haven't even defeated Brock yet. Rules are rules. Can't let you pass. Ah, just like that. So, that means we should probably go and get a Boulder badge. So, next objective on the list is to travel up to Pewter City. So, let's start doing that. We've got some issues though, and that is that we've made the start of the game very hard for ourselves. By that I mean, Charmander is a great first pick. You know, I was going to say no one can argue, but not many people will argue that Charmander's a not a good way to start the game. But there are definitely different qualities at play here. Also, this tree has a potion in it. I remember that. There's a couple of hidden items in the game. There's actually probably lots of hidden items in the game. But I remember that one. Also, we're not talking to this guy. He teaches us how to throw a Pokeball and catch Pokemon. We're not talking to him. We know how to catch Pokemon. What was I even saying before that? I've totally forgotten now. Novak, you're having some buffering issues. Trains, everything's fine for you. Okay. Let me know if something's up with the stream, and I'll see what I can do on my end. But yes, we're talking about Charmander in our starter. Charmander's good when he gets to be a Charizard, right? Charmander's a good, strong pick, but you got to remember that at the start of the game, we've got to go up against Brock and Misty. All right, Brock with his Rock-type Pokemon, Misty with her Water-type Pokemon, and you can kind of think of the three starters as almost like as a difficulty curve, easy, medium, and hard difficulty for the start of the game at least. I would say that easy difficulty is the Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur being a grass type is strong against both Brock and Misty's Pokemon, so you kind of get the two first gym battles done really easy. Squirtle would be medium difficulty, because Squirtle is strong against Brock's Rock-type Pokemon, but then Water against Water is not very effective for Misty, so you sort of get the first badge for free, then you've got to work for the second one. But Charmander, Fire-type, Fire-type is not very effective against Rock and not very effective against Water, and in fact Water is super effective against the Fire, so Charmander on his own is like the hardest starter to take on the first two gyms with. Also, speaking of hidden items, there's an antidote in that tree. So I'll take that. And let's just wander through the grass, because I don't mind running into Pokemon here. We'll pick up a few items, because that's just a bit of free training. So I'll stick in the grass for a little while. And oh, look at that! A Pikachu! If we were doing a Nuzlocke playthrough, that would be amazing. Running into a Pikachu as our first encounter in Viridian Forest. But you know, we're just gonna flame it. There we go. Whoops. Is there anything in this grass here? No, there's not. Yes, Novak, you reckon everyone's collectively slower on the internet? It's bank holiday weekend. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Yep. And Fire. Fire, are you good against the Kakuna? Critical hit, super effective, yes. Yes, Fire is super effective against Bug type. So, that's the one thing that's kind of, whoops, nothing there. The one thing that's kind of good about picking the Charmander at the start. Charmander goes great against all of these Bug type Pokemon in Viridian Forest. Super effective against those. So, you should just go in here and flame on no trouble. And in fact, we want you to. We want to level up Ash a decent bit, because we're going to use Ash against Brock to defeat Brock. But again, as I said, the problem is Fire's not very effective against Rock. So it's going to be hard going, which means I really need to over-level Ash. Unless I cheat with loads of potions and stuff like that, we're going to need to over-level him so you can do more damage. You're absolutely right, Trans. Nuggy will also be good against the bugs. There's actually a bit of unfortunate overlap at the start here. Nuggy having a flying type move, and Ash having fire type move. Fire and flying have very similar effectivenesses. Both fire and flying are strong against grass. Both fire and flying are strong against bug. And at the same time, both fire and flying are weak to rock. Like are not very effective against rock. So neither of these starting Pokemon are going to be any good against Brock, but they're both going to be amazing in Viridian Forest. So it's a real kind of mishmash of things at the start. What are the other temp members you're looking for again? Well, you can see them in the bottom corner there, Novak. Silhouettes are two of them. These are Gen 1 silhouettes though, so you'll have to see if you can't guess who that Pokemon is. But we will encounter them soon enough. I don't think we're going to encounter any of them in tonight's stream. I don't think we're quite going to get to the next one of our temp team members, because we have to get to Cerulean City, Misty's domain, in order to find our next Pokemon. We're going to be with just these two. all the way through Pewter City and all the way through Mount Moon. So it's just going to be Ash and Nuggy for a little while. Oh yeah. So I'm not going to be able to get any of those for Brock. They are well and certainly, well, one of them I can get before Misty, but the other one I have to have dealt with Misty before I can even get to that and get down to Vermilion City and Lieutenant Surge before I can even think about that. The middle one looks like a Jigglypuff as seen from above. I remember that. I remember that from the anime. Yes. Jigglypuff as seen from above. I ran out of Pokemon, says the bug catcher. Is there any items hidden down this side? It's a bit of a maze. I can't remember. I know there's items somewhere. Let's go up this side because it's got grass. Nope. Oh, there's an item this side. Okay. Antidote. What's up that way? Don't know. Oh, it connects to this way maybe? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, we talked about being a completionist with the Pokedex, like 100% Pokedex Pokemon and stuff like that, which I'm not aiming to do just this minute, but I can't help it. I have to 100% pick up items. I can't leave items on the ground. If I know there's an item somewhere, I'm picking it up. So, that's gonna slow my wandering around, because that means when we get to Mount Moon and to various places like that, I have to get everything. I have to grab everything, which means we have to walk every corridor, every tunnel. You know, it's that sort of thing. But hey, it's just opportunity to keep training up the Pokemon, right? Yeah, like there's an item there in a dead end. Why leave it there? Let's go and grab it. It's a potion. We might need it one day. We might not. Here we go. Last trainer on the way out. Wait up. What's the hurry? Catcher wants to fight. You've just got the Giga Weedle, don't you? Yeah, level 9 Weedle. And again, why is your Weedle level 9? You should have evolved that into a Kakuna like 2 levels ago or something. But anyway, who am I to judge? Super effective. Nice, 99 XP. You're good. You're good at this. Now, speaking of items and hidden items, I remember this about this trainer too. Talk to him. He says, sometimes you can find stuff on the ground. I'm looking for the stuff I dropped. And that's a clue that maybe there's a hidden item somewhere in the grass here. And you know where it is? It's right in front of him. It's literally on the square he looks at when you walk past him. He dropped a potion in front of himself, but he can't find it. I know there are so many other hidden items in the game, and many of them I genuinely don't remember where they are. But some of the early ones at the start of the game, I just know, because you know I've started so many games. I've played the start of the game so many more times in the end. Let's heal up our Pokemon, and let's mark off that next objective. We have travelled to Pewter City. We're here. Subtle change in the colour palette. Everything looks a little bit more pewter coloured now that we're up here. I want to check out Ash. What's your stats? Where are you at? You're level 13. You're kind of on your way to being level 14 soon. I have just marked as the next objective Evolve Ash, which occurs at level 16. Let's go in this grass and just see what's in here. Just because I figure that the minute Ash evolves from Charmander to Charmeleon, then that means that he's going to have a little bit of a mini power boost, and that'll help in the in the fight against rock type Pokemon. Crit, getting 32 XP from that sort of a battle. Okay. I want to work out whether or not it's more effective to train in this grass or to train in Viridian Forest. So I'm going to watch the XP counts on some of these battles and see the kinds of stuff we've got. Another crit. Look at that. Ooh, 24, because that was only a level 3. 5% already trans. Absolutely. Only 20 more streams to go. Would you look at that? 20 weeks? What's that? 5 months? So we're on track. What we played Heroes 2 for 4 months. So we've only got 5 months of this and we'll be done. Yeah, maybe if I've planned out the objectives equally, that'd make sense. But one of the objectives is literally catch them all, catch all the Pokemon, which means that we'll get stuck at 99% forever while we try and do that last 1% very end. So yeah, I very much doubt that these objectives are equally spaced, because as you can see, they're going to start slowing down pretty quick. After we've evolved Ash, we've then got to defeat Brock. After that, Nuggy's got to learn Fury Attack, and we've got to travel to Cerulean City, and that's gonna take time to do those. So we may only get through, 2 more of these objectives, maybe 3, maybe 4. We might make it to Cerulean City tonight. We might not. Really not sure. Level 14, Ash, you're getting there. How much XP are you needing for the level up now? 400. Ooh. Let me go into Viridian Forest. Just because I've got in the back of my mind that encounters here with Kakunas and stuff like that, I think they have a load of XP. I think a Kakuna encounter is very good. Yeah, it's level 6, which is a good sign. And of course, fire is super effective against it. From memory, Kakuna is what you want to train on at the start of the game. Yeah, look at that, 60 XP, and it's level 6. It's 10 XP per level. Yeah. So, that's the dream. Weedleshaw, unevolved, level 3. Sup, Skeevers! Thanks for joining us. Ooh! Caught that on camera. Look at that. Clip that. Here's a chance to do a quick chat about Pokemon Red and Gen 1 and its weird bugs and mechanics. We just used Ember, and Ember missed. Now, no one had done a sand attack. No one had changed our stats and decreased our accuracy or anything like that. Ember is an attack with a 100% accuracy rate, meaning Ember cannot miss, right? But because Pokemon Red is Pokemon Red, and the way that Gen 1 games are programmed, there are so many unintended bugs and things. So many unintended bugs and things, and this is one of them. It's just some unfortunate thing in the code, and I'm trying to remember rightly, but it's something like when the game rolls the dice to check the accuracy, it rolls a number between 0 and 255. So it's, there's 266 possible things that could happen. And that's the data set on which, that's the size of the dice that it's rolling on to see if a attack lands or not. But there's an off by 1 error. I don't know which end it's at. It's either at the 0 end or the 255 end. But for whatever reason, one of those doesn't count. So that means that technically speaking, even though there are 256 possible numbers that could be rolling on this dice, only 255 of them actually count as a hit, and one of them will always miss, because one of them is always just doesn't get counted properly in the dice rolls. So that means that in Gen 1, all moves that have a 100% success rate of hitting actually have a 1 in 256 chance of missing, even though they shouldn't, even though it's not intended. And we just witnessed that. That's a Gen 1 miss. A 1 in 256 chance of a guaranteed attack missing, purely due to the game's dodgy programming. So here we are. This is turning into what Pokemon class now. I don't know a lot about the later generation Pokemons, but there are some things that I know a lot about Pokemon Red and the early ones. Oh, it's another Pikachu! I'd love to catch it, but let's kill it with fire. Go on, Ash. Ember that Pikachu. We need to see more Kakunas. They're where the good XP's really at. Come on, Kakuna. So, I think we're level 14 now. Any minute now, We should be hitting level 15. Ah, there's the rare Caterpie. And then once we get to 15, we just got to push to 16. So another fun fact, Pokemon Red, early days of things. One of the differences at the very start of the game between Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, its partner game, is Weedles versus Caterpies. In Pokemon Red, there is a strong preference to the Weedle line of Pokemon, Weedle and Kakuna, in Viridian Forest, whereas in Pokemon Blue, it's Caterpies and Metapods that there's a strong preference to. Just one of the differences between the generations, between the versions of the game, between the Gen 1 Red and Blue games. And so, yeah, that's why we've been encountering Weedles and Kakunas basically all the way through here, and just as we had then, the rare Caterpie. It's, you know, and it's the other way around in Pokemon Blue. So, yep, fun fact. And there's a couple more like that in various other parts of the game, where there's just a much higher probability of one type than the other. No worries, Trans, thanks for joining us for the start of our Pokemon adventure. That's right, in the words of Skeeves, our rival, I'll smell you later. Oh dear. Oh yes, by the way, if you hadn't caught that, Skeevers, since you've just recently joined us, the rival in our playthrough is your namesake. We couldn't go with Gary. It's not the Pokemon. You know, it's not Ash versus Gary. It's Sharky versus Skeeves. So I don't think we're going to encounter Skeeves for a little while yet. Ooh, that's an underleveled Kakuna, level 4. I don't think we're going to encounter our rival for a little longer yet, so you probably won't see him again this stream. Maybe you will. We'll have to see. But yes, it's you're playing the part of the rival in this playthrough. We're going to have to head back to the Poké Center soon to replenish our PP. It looked like there was only 11 PP of Ember left. Might have to stop back. I mean, realistically, we could just be scratching, and in fact, I think we will. I think we're so over leveled here that we can probably take out any of these wild Pokemon with just a scratch, even though it's not super effective. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 10 PP of Ember left. Another crit. I don't know the crit rate offhand. It might be 1 in 16, maybe. The chance of just hitting a crit without stat modifications. Also, I like how Ash is doing the jazz hands there. I've just sort of started paying attention now to Charmander's back sprite, and I mean he's got his hands up like that because he's got his claws up. You know, he's got his hands out there and his claws looking intimidating, but from the back like this, it looks like he's just doing jazz hands. You know, his fingers outstretched. He's just sort of waving at the opposing Pokemon. I'm sort of surprised that he hasn't leveled up to level 15 yet, which makes me feel like I don't want to push him to level 16 because this is taking so long. Yeah, I mean, we could do this forever, but there comes a point at which it's a bad viewing experience. Here we are. Oh, and you've learnt Leer as well. A move I'll probably never use, but that's okay. So let's just see. 480 to level 16. That's going to take ages. It's going to take ages. I reckon when we try and push it, we're just level 15. We might get Nuggy up a tiny bit, just to like level 8, 9 or 10 or something, just in case we need to swap out for Nuggy at some point with Brock. It could be handy to have a backup. Come on, Pokemon. no one was coming out to play then. Wild Kakuna. Alright, Nuggy, how many pecks will it take to get through a Kakuna? You're super effective. Ooh, nearly got it in one. There's the Harden. Oh, just like that, a straight level up to 8. That's what we like to see. Let's see how quickly you can get to level 9. I mean, you're going to level up so much faster than Ash, because our Charmander's up at level 14, level 15 now. Whereas you're at like level 7 and 8, so you're still in the early levels here. Plenty of time to get stronger. Ooh, one hit on the Weedle. Only 37 XP, that's okay. Up and down with the grass we go. I think it's still most efficient to be here in Viridian Forest. Just because also with Nuggy at this level, being super effective against these Pokemon means we can take them out in the one hit. And that's just faster for the combat. If we step up to a little bit of grass outside there, at the rest of Route 2, just before Pewter City, we might get slightly more XP sometimes, but it'll probably take 2 hits to defeat each Pokemon, which, you know, in the long run, I'm trying to be efficient. We want to be getting the most XP we can in the least amount of time, alright? Alright, peck that Kakuna. Oh, we still can't quite take out the level 5 Kakuna. I guess our stats haven't... Oh, look at that! Another Gen 1 miss. Another missed attack. That's... You don't see that so often. 2 so quickly in a row. But I guess, yeah, when our Spearow leveled up from 7 to 8, its attack stat probably only increased by like 1 or 2. Probably would make enough difference. Come on, crit. Ah, oh, got it! I got the crit! Now the other thing that's a little bit awkward about fighting Brock, but it kind of isn't an issue. At least not in the Gen 1 games. It is an issue later on in the later gens, as I understand it. But for us in Gen 1, I've already mentioned about how we've got a Fire-type Pokemon and a Flying-type Pokemon, and how Fire moves are not very effective against Rock-type Pokemon, and also Flying moves are not very effective against a Rock-type Pokemon. So we're sort of between a rock and a hard place here with these two. I'll just push Nuggy up to level 10. Ooh, learnt there. So we're sort of stuck there with having two Pokemon that are not very effective against Rock type. To make matters worse, if we turn the tables and look at this from Brock's perspective, Rock attacks are super effective against Flying type Pokemon, and Rock attacks are also super effective against Fire type Pokemon, which makes that even worse, because that means that our moves against Brock are going to be not very effective, and his moves against us would be super effective, except the one saving grace is the fact that in Gen 1, at the levels that Brock's Pokemon are, I think he's got a Geodude and an Onix, their attacking moves, none of them are Rock type. Oh, the rare Metapod, look at that. None of his moves are actually Rock type, they're all normal type. They're things like Tackle, and stuff like that. Things that actually will just be doing normal type damage, not Rock type damage. So they won't actually be super effective against us. So we dodge a bullet there by trying this in Gen 1. Because as I understand it, even in Gen 2, Onix will learn Rock Throw and stuff like that at the lower levels. And there'll be a Rock type attack. And so we'd be really up against, you know, a rock and a hard place. Pun kind of intended there. But not so much in Gen 1. It's only half an issue. It's only the issue that we're going to be not very effective against him. But he's not going to be super effective against us. Also, where are all the Pokemon? Finally, I was going to say, have we defeated all the Pokemon in this grass? There was no one coming out to play. Can't quite do the level 6 Kakuna yet. We've got the level 5 one down pat. Oh, there's the unnecessary crit once again. Alright, shouldn't be long now. We just have to push Nuggy through a few more battles. And then you'll be level 10, surely. And we'll go and talk to Brock. Look at that, there it is. Right on cue. Okay, let's get out of here. Go and heal up at the Poké Center. And let's go and see what our chances are against Brock. Incidentally, actually, while we're doing this, talking about glitches, exploits, unintended features and things like that in Generation 1 games of Pokemon Red, there is a way that we can actually get out of our dilemma by simply not fighting Brock. You can sequence break the game very early at the start here. Let's just put Ash up front. By that I mean you've got to fight Brock to leave this place. If you try and go over to the right here and actually just leave town, so this is the road out of town. If I go read this sign, notice. Ooh, thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. Oh, nice. If we were to keep walking out this way, this guy up here, who's sort of standing guard of the road here, he will call us back into town and say, you know, don't leave yet, until we beat Brock, and then he lets us pass, right? But you can glitch your way past him by doing some sneaky things with pausing the game, you know, by opening up the start menu, resetting the game at the right time and things like that to kind of glitch him out and make him disappear. And when he disappears, you can walk through the square that he's standing on because he won't be there anymore, and you can actually walk out of Pewter City without defeating Brock. And look, we could try and do that because we've got the Pokemon that are not very effective against him. But we've got to come back and defeat Brock at some point anyway, so we may as well defeat him while we're here. And in fact, let's try and leave because this guy will just take us straight to the gym. Here we are. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challenges. Follow me. And here's what happens. I'm on autopilot now. I'm trying to move, trying to walk away, but he's dragging me with him. And we're going straight to the gym. You have the right stuff. Go take on Brock. Oh, and this bit's great. He walks to the right, just disappears off camera there, walks past the gym door. But if we walk to the right, where'd he go? You can't go anywhere to the right. It's blocked in. He's just ghosted straight through the wall. He just no-clipped through the side of the building. He squeezed past the fence post in the corner there or something, right? Alright, in we go. Let's lock down a safety save, just in case this goes horrendously wrong. I mean, I don't know why it would, or why we would need to load the save or anything. What does this say? Pewter City Pokemon Gym. Leader Brock. Winning trainers Skeeves? You've already beaten me here, Skeeves. You've already beaten Brock, have you? Well, okay. This is our turn now. You've got the minion at the start that kind of weeds out people before they get to the boss, and then if we walk around him, there's Brock up there, the actual gym leader. But let's sneak up on the minion and talk to him first. Bam, gotcha. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. Okay. We'll see. Let's see. Because you've got slightly weaker Pokemon than Brock. You got two of them though. So if we can take you on, then that probably means we're good against. We're good to take on Brock. Hi in the chat there. Codename Stark. Good day to you too. Are you just saying that because I'm Aussie, or are you down under like us? Thanks for the follow as well. Just noticed. Thanks for following us. Well, choices. Do I try the Ember? Do I try the Scratch? Normal type is also not very effective against Rock, so I kind of have to go in with the Ember, right? They're both just as bad as each other. Oh, would you look at that? We burnt it. Oh, wait a minute. Diglett's not Diglett's not Rock type. Diglett's Ground type. Perfect. Didn't even think of that. Okay, well, let's just give you a scratch and be done with it. You were raised in Australian culture. Sounds good. So sure, I'm Australian. Yep, that's good enough for me. Yeah. Sandshrew. Yeah, so this is weird. You've got ground type Pokemon. Oh, I don't want to change that. You've got ground type Pokemon, but the gym leader's got rock type. So this is kind of not a good test of strength, because we're going into this with things that we can actually, like things that we're normal against. We're not very effective against these. Alright, well, Ash might be good to go against Brock now. Let's just have a look though. I'm gonna chicken out and just quickly go to the Poké Center. Just because I'd really love it if Ash didn't black out during the gym battle and miss out on all that good XP. So not gonna chance it. Just quickly heal up, just in case it gets tight at the end. I don't think it's going to, but we'll see. Also, I've got my eye on the objectives here. I know some of these are going to be done out of order, because I just made a rough guess at when these are going to happen. But Evolving Ash comes at level 16, defeating Brock is what we're doing right now. It'd be amazing if both happened at the same time. That'd be great. Let's see. Alright, do the save again. Let us give Brock a go. I'm Brock, I'm Pew's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. You still want to challenge me? Fine then. Show me your best. Alright. Special music for the gym battles. Mixing things up a bit. Brock wants to fight. Geodude first? Yep. Level 12. Oof. Okay, let's try some fire. It's not going to do a lot. Let's see what it actually does. Oh, it's not a lot. We should be fine. Yeah, because he's going to keep doing defense curl, which puts his defense up, which is not bothering me, because I'm doing a fire type attack, so I'm just going to keep embering him. And, oh, we've burnt him! Oh, see, I'm not even counting on this. Ooh, full heal? Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say, I'm not even thinking about burning them with a fire type move. But at the same time, I honestly wasn't even aware that Brock's holding a full heal. It's not very effective. He's burnt again. Come on, do another full heal. Perfect, because that wastes a turn. He doesn't attack then. Let's show off by just scratching him. Right at the very end. Oh! He had 2 HP! I thought that was just 1 HP left! Oh no! Oh! He sneaks in another defense curl. Well, let's do one more scratch then. Let's show him. There we go. Scratching a rock. That's great. 220 XP. Amazing. And there it is. Level 16. Brilliant. Unfortunately, he won't evolve until the end of the boss battle now. Same boss battle. The gym battle, the boss fight, whatever. We've got to finish this conflict with Brock before he evolves. So we don't get a Charmeleon to go against Onyx. Still just level 16 Charmander, but that's okay. Looks like we are going to get the 2-for-1. Not very effective. And he's burned. Another full heal. There it is, look at that. I mean, at least it means that he's wasting a turn doing that, which is great. Oh, Bide, that's right, that's his signature move, isn't it? He like waits and stores up attack power and then like unleashes with something. This is fine. Yeah, because he's used Bide, so he's waiting a heap of turns. We could have done this ages ago. We didn't even need Ash to be this high level. Yeah, you're right, Novak. It is like small castles admire along the way. Absolutely. Yeah, it's that same feel. 300 XP. Look at that. And just like that, Brock is defeated. 1 badge down. I took you for granted as proof of your victory. Here's the Boulder Badge. Alright, an 8th of the way to the Elite Four. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Wow, yeah, all these things. Loads of cash. And here it is. Time for the evolution. There we are. Ash has evolved into a Charmeleon. Also take this with me. TM34, yeah, that's your special attack, isn't it? Bide. TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. TM is good only once. So when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. Yep, TM34 contains Bide, that special move you were using. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, and then pay it back double. Yeah, so that worked well to our favour. He was absorbing a lot of that Ember damage that we were dealing to him. And then once Bide had kind of finished collecting it, was going to double that damage back to us. But we took him out before that happened. So that's great. He actually wasn't anywhere near as hard as I expected. Let's check off some objectives. Evolve Ash, done. Defeat Brock, done. Looking good. And let's update the Dream Team because Ash is now Charmeleon. There he is. So, how are we faring? Everyone is full health. There's no point even going to the Pokemon Center anymore. Actually, let me swap Nuggy with Ash, just to get Nuggy up a little bit more. It's time to leave. Let's head out to the right. See, this guy's gone now. The guy that was standing here, so we can just walk past. I think these guys are still bug catchers, and various people like that. So this will be good training for Spearow. You looked at me, didn't you? Actually, I didn't. You'll notice I'm looking straight down, and you walked up to me. But that's okay. So who are you, Lass? Oh, that means you're gonna have like, oh no. I thought you were going to have like the Jigglypuffs and stuff like that. This is not what I wanted. I wanted more bug-type Pokemon for Nuggy to peck at. But, ooh, Sand Attack. Alright, accuracy's dropped. That's okay, you can have a little bird battle. Come on, peck. Perfect. 105 XP. Last can send another Pidgey. Yeah, sure. Whoops, I always pick the wrong there. Yeah, stay in. Keep pecking. He'll be fine. Nice. A failed Sand Attack. I'm kind of surprised that... Ooh, crit! I'm kind of surprised that none of our moves have missed, given that first Sand Attack. Glass, you're mean. What's down the bottom here? Nothing. Dead end. That's fine. Up the top we go. You look like a bug catcher. Yeah, he is. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. You're one of the bug catchers that we met before, aren't you? I mean, you can't know, because back in Gen 1 here, in Pokemon Red, the trainers don't have names, they're just types, they're just bug catcher. They're not, you know, it's not Youngster Joey, or anything like that. We don't get names on our trainers, so we can't really identify them. Once again, you've let your Caterpie get all the way up to level 10. It should be a Butterfree at that point. Why have you stopped it evolving? Ooh. String shot. Go for it. Shoot that string at us. And again. And a crit. Just like that. Perfect. Leveling up Nuggy. A Weedle. Well, stay out there, Nuggy. Give it a good pecking. Ooh. Poison Sting. Oh, nearly got it. Another string shot. There we are. And one more Caterpie. Oh, where'd all the string shots go? Actually tackling us. There we are. Super effective. Alright, there's a bug catcher down. He beat me again. What's he got to say? There are other kinds of Pokemon than those found in the forest. Yeah, there are. Are you another bug catcher? Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. I do too. Shorts are alright. Oh, you're a youngster. You're not a bug catcher. So that means what? You're gonna have a Rattata or something like that. If you're a youngster. Yeah, there you are. Level 11 Rattata. Ooh, watch out, Nuggy. This might not be so good. He's faster than you. Oh, and that did a lot of damage. You could take one more. You could take one more tackle. Ooh, maybe not after Tail Whip. Oh, and he goes first. He goes first. I don't want to lose you, Nuggy. I'm gonna have to chicken out and swap in Ash. And this is the part of the game where we transition to Ash, poor Ash, having a terrible back sprite now. While we had the nice cute Charmander there doing his jazz hands. Ooh, Ekans. Yeah, let's leave Ash out for that. Yeah, we had a Charmander doing nice cute jazz hands, a scratch at the opposing Pokemon. There we are, crit. We've now got some sort of like monstrosity of a Charmeleon here. Like it doesn't look, you know, all that pleasant from the reverse. Load a cache. What do we do? I think we're gonna duck back to that Pokemon Center. Just to give Nuggy a little bit more life back. Rejuvenation. And then keep pushing through those trainers there. I know I could just be throwing a potion at these people. Like, how many have we got? We've got 5 potions on us from just things we picked up on the ground. We never had to buy one. It's one of those things though. I don't know. In a lot of games, I hardly use items. It's a real conflict against my 2 natures. You know, I spoke about how I have to pick up every item that's on the ground, things like that. Must grab everything, but at the same time, it's also must never use anything. Items are finite resources. Never use a potion. You know, I might want it. But we'll see, you know. At some point we've obviously got to use these things. Bug catcher. Oh, you've got 4 Pokemon. This will be good for Nuggy. Can you take out a level 9 Weedle yet? Oh, not yet. That's unfortunate. Another level. and you'll be good. Hopefully you'll level up on this trainer. There it is, level 12. Hopefully there's a little bit of an attack boost there. I have no idea what your stats were before. So that you can do a little bit more damage on the peck. A level 9 Kakuna. I mean, Kakuna's probably got high defense, yeah. So you're doing less damage against it. That's to be expected. But if you send out another level 9 Weedle for me, I can at least compare against that. Nope, we're going to go with Caterpie. Well, Caterpie and Weedle have probably got fairly similar stats. So, let's see. Against level 9 Caterpie, we do. One hit. Great. And a Metapod to end. So you got both. You've got Weedle and Caterpie, as well as their evolutions Kakuna and Metapod. That makes sense. You've caught both types of bug. Alright, what about you? That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. I'm staring at the wall, I'm not even looking at you. You looked at me. You're another lass, so you'll have more Pidgeys or things like that again. Oh, you've got a Rattata, sure. Alright, Nuggy, get peckin'. Nice, 2 hits. Level 13. Going up in the levels. A Nidoran male. Nah, we'll leave you out, that's fine. Heck at it, go. Oh, missing on the horn attack. Oh, not quite 2 hits though. One more. What about you? You're a trainer that's locked in between the fences there. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. Presumably I'm wearing long pants then, track pants or something, and not just going around with no pants. Whoa, look at this! It was nearly a mirror match. Okay, that's not so good. I'm sending out my level 13 Spearow with almost half health against his level 14 Spearow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leer at him. He pecks at me. Oh, that did way too much damage. Okay. I'm sorry, Nuggy. You can't do this. We're gonna have to send in the big guns. Sends out a growl. That's okay. We're gonna set fire. Oh, that's our third Gen 1 miss. That's our third 1 in 256 miss. Oh dear. And he opens with a crit. Look at that. Remember what I said about not using items? There's a slim chance we might have to potion in this battle. Alright, that's got rid of him. Yeah, you only had one Pokemon, but it was a big one. Yeah, Nuggy, you're not doing well. Let's once again run back to that Poké Center and just tend to your injuries a bit there. Speaking of running to Poké Centers, food for thought, because there's two schools of opinion here, right? You go to the Poké Center and it's like, welcome to the Pokemon Center. We healed your Pokemon back to perfect health. Heal. So they do that. They put it on the checkout, like the shops there. They scan it for you. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. And then here's the line. We hope to see you again. And there's a couple of ways you can take that. Right? What are they? They're a clinic. They're a hospital. They're doctors. They They heal your Pokemon back to full health when it gets hurt. And they say, "We hope to see you again." Now, they're just being polite, as you are. But if they were to see me again, that's because, you know, my Pokemon have been beat up and are near death, and I'm bringing them back in to help me out. So, are they wishing harm upon my Pokemon? You know, we hope to see you again. You know, we hope that you come back for more business with us. You know, it's just a maybe a we nearly got that. It's just maybe a weird sentiment there. But there's a couple of ways you can take that. I've heard it delivered much more optimistically. Some people have said that we hope to see you again in the sense that they're not talking to like me as the trainer, like, you know, we hope to see you again with your like seriously wounded ninja Pokemon. It's they're actually saying it to the Pokemon, like to Nuggy, like we're saying to Nuggy, we hope to see you again, in the sense that, you know, we hope you don't die. We hope you're alright and that your trainer looks after you and stuff like that, and we can actually see you again when you come back for a bit of a, you know, bit of a top up and a bit of a heal, and things like that. So, I mean, yeah, it depends how you read into it here. Exactly sort of, you know, what the motivations are of Nurse Joy, as it were. That's, you know, that's who she is in the anime. Nurse Joy at the Pokemon Center there. I mean, you don't wanna read bad intentions deliberately into the dialogue, but it does feel like that a bit. Ooh, we snuck behind you. Haha! Surprise. Did you touch me? Not really. We did a wide berth around you. Last wants to fight, just one Pokemon. Here we are, Jigglypuff time. Okay. How long before we fall asleep? Start pecking. Pound, no, okay. Ooh, that was a strong pound though. Quick peck it. Peck it before it puts us to sleep. No! No, Nuggy. Nuggy fell asleep. Wake up, Nuggy, come on. Oh, no. Nuggy's fast asleep. You're gonna get pounded on. Ooh, that did 13 damage. You can survive one more pound, assuming it's not a crit. Nuggy's fast asleep. Pound again, don't crit, don't crit. You could wake up, or you might not. Let's use the potion. Let's do it. Potion, come on. Seeing as though I say I never use these. Ooh, disable. Good time for that to fire. Let's try. Come on. Still not waking up. Sleep is seriously overpowered in the early games here. Wait a minute, how much damage was the pound doing? Do I need to do another potion? I think I do. Nuggy woke up, finally. Oh no, don't you disable Peck. Oh, it was Growl. Oof, that was a close one. Alright, Peck, go, go, go. Peck the Jigglypuff. Don't fall asleep. No, don't fall asleep, Nuggy. No. Oh no. Alright, come on, wake up. Oh, yes, you woke up. Oh, you woke up. Amazing. Okay, well, you've got to do this. You've got to peck them now. If you miss, you die. You'll be pounded to death. Ah, there we go. Oh, look at that. You made it, Nuggy. That was nearly the upset of the century. That's it. It is it. Let's go. We must be close to the Poke Center up here by now. Let's just... Oop. Oh no. Yep, you're not a trainer to fight because you're spinning. You're looking in different directions. Phew. Better take a rest. Drone. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Yeah, let's not go in that grass just yet. Let's go up here to the Poke Center. And heal up. There we go. Oh, you composed a song for us in the chat there, Skeevers. I'm not gonna sing it out. We'll just read it in rhythm there. What have we got? Nuggy had them apple bottom jeans, boots, feet. Oh dear. Nuggy had them apple bottom jeans, feet with the claws. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Nuggy got low. Oh dear. Feet with the claws. Yep. And look at that. There's another Spearow. Level 7. That's right. We're double your level. So I don't really know why I came down here. I just came down here to check if anything was in the grass, which it clearly isn't. How close are you to a level up, Nuggy? Because if you're close, I'll let you get to level 15. Oh, 307. I think that might be close. I don't know. That was a level 7 Spearow. We have more of them to fight. Then that was like 70 XP or something. We'll look against this level 6 Pidgey. So it'll be slightly less. But if you give like about 60 XP or something. Sand attack. Ooh, you're only 47 XP. That's not what I want to hear. Level 6 Pidgeys are not good for XP. Ooh, level 5 Spearow. That's even worse than level 7. Well, obviously 5 less than 7, but it's even worse than the level 6 Pidgey. We do get you in one hit though. And you had slightly more XP. Interesting. Level 5 Spearow gives slightly more XP than level 6 Pidgey. So that's fine. That just means, yeah, I'm happy to see a Spearow whenever I see one. One hit. 49 XP. Okay. So, maybe, what, maybe 5 or 6 more encounters in the grass here. And Nuggy hits level 15. Then, once we get you to level 15, we will begin to make our way into Mount Moon. We'll see how far we get. Ooh, level 8 Spearow. You're definitely going to take 2 hits, but you're going to give me a load of XP. This is going to be great. We'll see how far we get through things into Mount Moon. We may make it to Cerulean tonight. We may not, because Mount Moon's got a bit of length to it, and knowing me, I'm going to keep running out to try and heal at the Poké Center. And that's just going to slow things down so much more. Now, if we get really deep into Mount Moon, I might just use potions, because that's how you should be doing it. Ooh, you've got a revision, Skeevers. Nuggy had that Nuggy had that good peckin' beak. Feet with the claws. The whole gym was looking at her. There we go. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Nuggy got low. Love it. That's a good one. I think you've successfully swapped everything out. Probably the only other thing would be the floor. She hit the floor. If there's anything else that she could hit, I don't know. Maybe it's a gym battle against another Pokemon. So the thing that they hit is the name of another Pokemon. You know, like against Brock, like she hit the Onyx or something. It doesn't roll off the tongue anywhere near as well. But yeah. Oh, I love it. That's great. And there it is. Nuggy at level 15. Oh, of course, yes. You learn Fury Attack. I'd totally forgotten that's on our objective list. Bam! Look at that. And mark off another objective. And with that, we're 8.3% of the way through through all of our objectives. Which seems like a lot. But yeah, as I said earlier, I think Trans mentioned when we hit 5%. Yeah, we're gonna at the start of the game we're gonna get through these objectives fast. And then the deeper into the game we get, it's going to get slower and slower to mark these off. So, let's see. I think maybe we'll switch back over, get Ash to the front again. Going into Mount Moon. And there's the other side of Mount Moon there. You can literally see it. That's where we're going to come out. It's going to take us ages to get through. Here we are. Look at that colour palette. Those greens and browns. Oh, she hit the Mons. I like that. One syllable. Yep, Mons is in Pokemon. Yep. No, that's good. That's good. I like that. TM12. Lovely. No idea what that is. Sort of don't care. Zubat. Zubat's sort of the bane of everyone's existence here. Going through Mount Moon. Just Zubats everywhere. And they've got things like Leech Life, which, you know, it's obviously not very effective here against me, which is great. Gives them a little bit of health back. I can't remember at this level, do they have Supersonic? Because if they do, that's a pain, because that will confuse the Pokemon. Let's see what you've got. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I'm not a suspicious man. You need to worry about me. Oh, he's a bug catcher. Ah, I should have sent out Nuggy against you. That's alright. Ash will make quick work of you as well. In fact, I'll swap to Nuggy on your second Pokemon. Yeah, Kakuna. Yeah, absolutely. Let's swap to Nuggy. Level 11 Kakuna. There'll be loads of good XP for you. And a crit. 166. Perfect. Bug catcher down. Alright. Whoop. This is what I meant about the Zubats. Alright, calling it now. We're going to get Zubat galore, and we're going to hate it by the end. I mean, it's all XP. It's all, you know, slowly training these guys up. Like, that's 46 XP there. Yeah. Literally, like, 2 more squares. Oh, I hope it's not like that. I hope it's not every 2 squares that we find a Zubat. Or we will be stuck in Mount Moon for the rest of the stream. I just want to get to this sign. It's a sign warning about Zubats. Zubat's a bloodsucker. What do you got to say? What? Waiting for my friends to find me here. Well, that's a good place. You're near the exit. Lass. Don't have a Jigglypuff. Please don't have a Jigglypuff. Oh, you've got a Clefairy. That's just as bad. Oh, no. Okay. Ember, go. Before it puts us to sleep as well. Oh, it didn't affect. Brilliant. Quick, quick. Set it on fire. Go. Pound. That's fine. Just don't sing at me. Yep, yep. Growl. I'll take it. It's okay. I'll switch back to a scratch. There we go. And a crit, just to end. We love ending on a crit. Level 18. Looking good, Ash. Okay. I was just about to say, up and around this corner, and then we'll see where we go, but we did the up part, but not really around the corner part. Oh, Leech Life. I like that it's not very effective against Ash. That's at least good about this. We've got Bug type being not very effective against Fire. In the same way, Bug type is also not very effective against Flying. So that actually works out great too, even if Nuggy was out here as a Flying type. Oh wow, we've got a ladder there. We'll check these out in a moment. I wanna look at everything on this floor before I go down a ladder. But yeah, no matter who we've got out, whether it's Ash or Nuggy, the leech life is still not very effective against all of them. What's down this way? Oh, a Geodude. Here we are. Something that's going to take a bit of effort to kill. It's like fighting Brock all over again. Ooh, would you look at that though? We got a crit. Tackle. I've learnt my lesson though. If I scratch you, it probably won't kill you. Actually, it might now. I'm level 18 and I'm evolved. Let's do it. I haven't learnt my lesson. Scratch. Ah, there we are. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, I just want to explore what's down here, but don't sneak up on me. I didn't. You kind of snuck up on me. I didn't even know you were there. You just popped out of nowhere. Oh, and you're a super nerd. So what have you got? That's right. Super nerds have the electric type Pokemon. How's fire against electric? I think that's just normal, right? But an electric against fire, that's just normal. So it's sort of doesn't really matter. Yeah, we try and burn off a magnet. Yep, you don't even have electric moves. You still just got tackle. So it doesn't even matter. Ooh. All right, give it a quick scratch. Voltorb. Yeah, sure. Definitely don't send out the flying type Pokemon against electric. That would be instant disaster. Gotta keep Nuggy safe against all these electric Pokemon. But from the looks of it, none of them are using like Thunder Shock or anything. None of them are actually using electric type moves. So it's probably okay. Alright, super nerd. My Pokemon won't do. So what was down here? So what was down here? What was worth our trouble to come down this way? Guess we stay tuned and see. We're not going to know until after this Zubat encounter. Another crit. What's down here? There is an item. Good. And it's a potion. Worth it. So we come around this way. There's another item. I mean, it's all good XP. I mean, I shouldn't complain. Sure, it takes time. It's an interruption. I just want to get places, you know. Ooh! Oh, but you're a level 10 Zubat. Maybe at level 10, that's when you learn Supersonic. That could have been bad. That might have been an issue then. Nice, level 19. Oh, and a rare candy. Nice. Go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Well, I know that. That's literally what we're doing here. Caterpie. You're a bug catcher, so we should be giving a little bit of love here to Nuggy. So we'll do that on the second Pokemon. Yep. Change to Nuggy. You got 3. You had a Caterpie and a Metapod. I hope you got a Butterfree as your third one. Let's peck it. Oh, look at that tiny bit left. That's it, hardened Metapod. Fury Attack. Yeah, let's do a Fury Attack. Bam. Bugcatcher's about to use another Caterpie. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you would have had a Butterfree as your third one then. Hi, Flu! Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to Sharky Goes Retro. We've moved into the next game in our series, which is the old style Gen 1 Pokemon. This is Pokemon Red version. And we are at the start of the game. Not the very start. But we are making our way through Mount Moon. We've recently defeated Brock. Gotten our first gym badge. And I'm currently just wandering a little bit aimlessly at the moment. Just getting my bearings again. Working out where we are. Leveling up our Pokemon along the way. I should mention Flu. I mentioned earlier, but of course you weren't here at the time. that this being Pokemon. Oh wait, that's the way we came. This being Pokemon, we're gonna need some names, some nicknames for some of our team members as we collect them. And I decided to give that honor to our valued subscribers. Novak has already named one of our Pokemon for us. In fact, it's actually named two of our Pokemon for us. Our starter and our spear. Oh no! Confusion strikes! Oh, this is not good. Come on, Ash, push through the confusion. There we are. Yeah, Novak has already named our starter. What have we got? Our starter Charmander, which is now a Charmeleon, appropriately called Ash. Nice fire-type name there. And our Spearow, Chicken Nugget, appropriately known as Nuggy. His affectionate nickname there. Are the two we've got so far. But we've got some more coming down the line. You can see down the bottom of the screen, below the game panel there, we've got some blacked out silhouettes of upcoming Pokemon that are going to join the team. Skeevers helped me nickname a couple of them. I thought I'd give that honor to Skeevers as channel co-founder. But not all of them have a nickname yet. So when we get up to catching one of them, not in this stream surely, but certainly in upcoming streams, if you're around when we catch one that doesn't have a name yet, then you are more than welcome to provide a nickname for one of the upcoming Pokemon. Just having a read of the chat there. What has naming possibilities? Pokemon called it perfect. Didn't think of it till like an hour ago. Yep, this is the only Pokemon game you ever played. That's fine. That's almost true for me. I've played some of Gold and Silver, Gen 2 Pokemon as well, but that's it. I've played none of the modern games. So Gen 1 and things like this always have a special place in my heart. Yeah, absolutely. These are the ones that I have the fond memories of. Geodude. You don't see a lot of them down here. Ash is not doing too well after that Supersonic. Kind of took a bit out of him. We've got to watch out for those level 10 Zubats. They're the ones that can cause trouble, it seems. We'll take you out, but I'm realizing it's probably not a good idea to have walked off when there was that ladder back there. I think I've got to go down that ladder, otherwise I'm just going to be backtracking to check everything out. Ooh, we're getting low on PP for Ember. That's okay. We might have to switch out for Spearow in a moment. Bellsprout. Let's actually do that now, because flying is still super effective against grass. Let's go. Peck it, Nuggy. Oh, look at that. One hit. Perfect. Just like that. Okay, let's head down through here. What's in here? Something good? Some sort of loot? Oh, ladder out to somewhere else. Ooh. 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 So what's this? HP up. Love it. It's worth it. Team Rocket? You're Team Rocket. Yep, we Team Rocket. Pokemon gangsters. Wouldn't have thought that. You're not really gangsters per se. Alright, Sandshrew, ground type. So that's fine. We can use fire against you without any concerns there. Oh, and we've burnt you as well. Look at that. Let's just finish up with a scratch. Rattata. Yeah, sure. Let's leave Ash in. Waste a bit more Ember. Ooh, quick attack. Yeah. Gotta watch out for this. You're getting low on HP there, Ash. Ooh, one hit though. And a level up. Good work. Zubat. Yeah, let's stay on Ash. You can use your last couple of embers here. And a crit, would you look at that? Rocket, I blew it. Yeah, not very gangster of your Team Rocket. Alright. I don't think you've got the PP to do this, Ash. You've got one Ember left in you. Let's try. You made it. Okay, we're gonna have to swap you with Nuggy. And I think we need to head back to the Poké Center. And just make it. Oh no. Geodude again. We're gonna have to head back to the Poké Center to heal up Ash, and also to oh, that's not good. And also to oh no, another miss. Also to get some PP back for Ember. Level 16 there. I've got one eye on the chat while I'm grinding through these Geodudes here. Is everything okay? Do I need to step in here? Wow, I thought it was gonna be a whole lot harder to leave Mount Moon than that. I thought we were gonna encounter a million Zubats on our way out, but we got out of there fine. Alright, how did you go against the Zubats, Nuggy? Give it a peck. Let's see what happens. Ooh, well that was a crit. Oh, not the supersonic. Fury attack, go. Nuggy's confused. We made the Fury attack, perfect. Alright, so I think we were up here. Yeah, it was you that we just sort of walked past. A level 11 Zubat? Oh, we just dealt with a level 10 one. That's alright. We'll be fine as long as there's no supersonic. Yeah, I'll take a leech life, that's fine. Because that's also not very effective. Let's just steer clear of the supersonics, please, and everyone will be happy. So we're continuing this way. And let's go down. Another ladder. We better go through it too then. Oh, Geodude. Tough for old Nuggy against the Geodude, but you'll hang in there. You just peck at it. Oh, look at that. Oh, and a crit in response. Really not very effective. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd rather take a level 10 Zubat over a Geodude of any level. Oh, nearly got it. Like he's almost taken us down to half health with all that. we would have survived with a lot more health against a Zubat, even if we got confused. Ooh. Ooh. If I sneak up and take this. Ooh, a TM. Oh, he does see me. I thought I could sneak around. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. We're pulling a job here, see? Zubat. I bet you caught that in the cave, didn't you? You probably caught this Zubat while you were down here. You didn't actually come in with any Pokemon. Well, you must have come in with at least one. But, you know, you've picked up a Zubat while you were down here. Ooh, does that Leech Life just stop me to hitting you? Ah, it was a crit, didn't matter. And an Ekans. Oh, we can handle that. Go on, Nuggy. Swoop in and peck it. Ooh, Rap. Yeah, Rap's never fun. Oh, and it's a crit! Oh, that's not good. Because I think that means the continuing attack might continue to be a crit? Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't watching the numbers. That's alright. It only lasted the 3 turns. Oh, no. Oh, no, and he does it again! Okay, that only did 2 damage. Yeah, so it did continue to be a crit. Alright, Fury attack it. Wow, and a crit of our own. Alright, Nuggy. I think you need to switch out again. Let's send in the big guns. You'll have your turn again, Nuggy. Is there an item here? There is. I knew there'd be an item hidden there. No worries, Skeevers, if you need to call it a night. That's fine. We'll push on a tad longer here. I'd like to at least make it out of Mount Moon before we completely call it. I think we'll see how we go, how long it takes us. Oh, that's a wall there. Of course it is. We'll try and make it out of Mount Moon. See how long that takes. But I think just getting to Cerulean City is probably our last remaining sort of goal for this stream. We'll see how we go, as we started a little bit late. So we're not going to be able to go, 3 or 4 hours. Not this one. And maybe next week, maybe we start next week's stream catching Voldemort. Skeever's named that one. That's the next Pokemon on our list that we're queued up to catch, just off of Cerulean City. Place your bets now. There's the silhouettes down the bottom of the screen. One of them is just north of Cerulean City, and will be called Voldemort. Will be nicknamed that once we catch them. But I think that'll be at the start of next week's stream. I don't think we're gonna get there tonight. That's a throwback there, Skeevers. I can tell you're getting tired now because you're because the direction of your jokes now. Alright, out comes another Rattata. Looks like our level 20 Charmeleon can one-hit a level 10 Rattata. Good to see. Zubat! Watch out for the Supersonic. Come on, can we take it out in one hit? Of course we can. It's a crit. Losing stinks. Alright. Oh, that's the wall there. Whoop. Oh, walked straight into you. Whoa, you shocked me. You shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Well, I guess I am, aren't I? It's canon. I'm 10 years old. That's just how this goes, isn't it? Ah, of course, and you're a hiker, so you've got rock type Pokemon. Well, I guess it's better that Ash is out here rather than Dougie. You'll at least get through this quicker. Alright. Burning a rock, not real effective. Nice, level up to 21. Geodude, yeah, look, try it again. Set fire to another rock. And a tackle. you're going through all the songs in the chat there, Skeevers. Oops, I always accidentally do that. Onyx, right. Set fire to it. That's our one attack. Yeah, I love the sound effects and things in the Gen 1 Pokemon games. There's so much nostalgia wrapped up in all these noises and things. It's great. Hiker, wow! Look at that, just like Skeevers in the chat. Wow, shocked again. Novak's being rude to you. Let's just checking there was no items hiding up in the corner there. There's always level 10 Zubats around. Let's go there. At least we can take them out now with one hit. Ooh! Ooh, I nearly didn't see you. And a Moonstone. Very convenient for Mount Moon. I think this is the passageway out. I think we're almost out of here. Oop. Oh, Geodude appears. Alright, we should do this in one hit. Yeah, he's only level 7. Oh, and it was a crit as well. What's up here? Oh, look at that! It's the rare Clefairy. We're not interested in catching them at the moment. We're not fiddling about trying to catch them all. Not right now, at least. Eventually, if we're still playing that long, that far down the track, we might try and catch everyone, but it's not a priority right now. Whoops. So we will let it pass. Aha! Let's sneak up on them from behind. They came from behind. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Rocket wants to fight. You only got one Pokemon. Oh, it's Eradicate. That's fine. Ember, go. Ooh, Hyper Fang. Ooh. Yeah, okay. This could be a tight one here. We're gonna take some damage. Ah, he tail whipped us. You should have doubled down on the Hyper Fang. It's a level up though, because it was a tough fight. It's scary when you run up against those trainers that just have the one Pokemon, not 2 or 3, because it's like one really big one. We're not looking too good, but we're nearly out the other side of Mount Moon. I don't want to have to go back. Let's just see what we've got coming up. I can throw a few potions at some of these, but I haven't come stocked with potions, so I don't have 100 of them to use. Ooh, not quite enough to get through. That's it. Scratch him with the last little bit. Roll that back around here. Up this side. Ooh, a Paris. Now that's a rare one as well. Get the rare Clefairy, a rare Paris. Let's just scratch it. I'm noticing that Ember's PP is getting down fast, so I also don't want to run out of PP on Ember. Ooh. I think I'm using a potion. We got 5 of them. Alright, Ash. Okay. Another Team Rocket battle. Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive, and sell them for cash. I don't think you're going to have to look too hard, because I'm pretty sure the fossils are just off the corner there. Alright, what have you got? Ooh, a Rattata. You better not have Eradicated as your second one. Because that won't be so nice. Nice, that was nice though. One hit. Zubat. I can handle a Zubat, just don't confuse me. Leech Life is fine, that's okay, I can live with that. Give it a little scratch. Now he's mad. Alright, nothing over there. Oops. We've got to use our embers to push through the Geodudes, because scratching them would take forever. Looks like there's consensus in the chat all of a sudden. Everyone is against raisins, unless they're something special, like plain in a box or in chocolate. Just not raisin bread or raisin toast or anything like that. Aha! I knew there was a hidden item down there. Muscle memory served me right. Who are you? Are you gonna fight me? No, you're looking at the fossils. I found these fossils. They're both mine. Oh, you are gonna fight me? Okay. Ah, yes, you're the super nerd at the end here. Grimer. Poison type. Well, that sort of doesn't really matter so much here. I'll use an Ember against you. And a crit. Look at that. Voltorb. Well, we definitely can't go sending out a flying type Pokemon against a Voltorb. So. I know what I said, Schemers. I know I said something special like plain in a box. Yes. As soon as I said that, I realized. Oops. Click that again. Super Nerd v Super Nerd. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but coughing. There we go. Scratch him. Oh, and another level up. Look at that. Level 23. Ash is really carrying the team. Okay, I'll share. It's good. We'll take one each. And you'll have the second pick. Because that's the thing we do, isn't it? I always pick first, so that the other person can pick the better one second. No being greedy. Alright. What do we reckon, chat? Dome Fossil? Or Helix Fossil? Dome Fossil is the Kabuto, which is the Kabutops. Helix Fossil is the Omanite, which is the Omastar. In my heart of hearts, I feel like it has to be the Helix Fossil, always, purely in memory of Twitch Plays Pokemon. That glorious Twitch series, however long ago that was, years ago, for the good old Helix Fossil, and its recurring character, Lord Helix. That was such a journey. So I think Helix Fossil all the way. Chad agrees. Look at that. consensus. Helix fossil it is. You can have the dome fossil. That's fine. Okay, let's get out of here. I think that's the exit. Oh, come on, we're nearly at the exit. While Paris appears. Oh, and we're out of PP for Ember. Alright. Looks like we're just scratching it. Which is fine, because we're so over-leveled compared to it that we can handle it with 2 scratches. There it is, the exit. There it is, the exit. Here it is! We've made it out! Route 4, Mount Moon to Cerulean City. Okay, let us carefully head. Is there an item hidden here? There is. Ah, I knew it. My faint memory of hidden items is still paying off. What's up this way? TMO4, lovely. Nothing over that way. Oh. Dead end, yep. Well, that takes us to Cerulean. I'm just seeing if I can get anything up here. I can. I'm just about at Cerulean. It's just over there. I'm just tiptoeing around these bits here. Purely because of these fences. They're a one-way jump. I can jump down them, but I can't jump up them. So I just want to be very careful before I move past this little area, that I don't leave anything behind. Nope, I think we're all good. I think we're good. And with that, let's dodge that bit of grass. I don't think there's no trainers in there, it's just regular grass. And let us step into the blue town. And with that, there's the Poké Center. Here it is. And where's the objective? There. Done. Travel to Cerulean City. Okay. We are going to call this in a moment. I think this is going to be a good place for us to wrap up. There is one thing I want to do here before we do that, though. Ash and Nuggy looking great. We should give Nuggy a little bit more action, and we'll do that soon. Now I may have put you first, just so that you're in position for that. We've got some things to do in town here. As you can see, we've got to catch ourselves new Pokemon and evolve. And if I scroll down a bit more, we're also going to evolve Nuggy while we're here, because Nuggy's level 16, and it won't take long to get them to level 20. And Spearow will evolve into Fearow, and do a few things, and we're going to pick up Misty. We're going to defeat Misty as well, as the gym leader. So that's kind of our objectives for next time while we're here. That's sort of what we've got in store. But yeah, look, we're looking good. 10% done. I'll be done in about 2.5 months, you project Novak. Nice, good quick maths there. Before we end the stream, I want to try one thing real quick. I've never done this before. I've just seen this done / heard about this, but this is a glitch in Gen 1 that I want to try. It's not a game-breaking glitch per se. This one's quite innocuous, but it's going to be super nice if it pays off. This is the bike shop, by the way. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just the bike for you? It's a cool bike. Do you want it? Costs $1 million Pokedollars. Sorry, I can't afford that. Come back again sometime. Which is kind of jokesy and hilarious, because if you check out our cash, you can never get $1 million Pokedollars, even if you try. I think it it literally caps out at 6 figures. It caps out at 999,999. So you actually can't purchase a bike. Not the conventional way. You get one, with a voucher. You redeem a voucher for a bike. You can't actually buy one. But let me see. I'm just trying to remember how to do this little exploit. You gotta talk to this person. You gotta do something here, like that. And did I do this right? I did it right. Let me just talk to someone else and watch what happens now. See the text that's appearing in the chat down the bottom? A Plain City bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on an MTB. Notice that the text is now appearing instantly. It's not scrolling onto the screen like letter by letter or word by word now. It's now instantaneous text. Bam, instantly there. Yeah, it does it a little bit if they have to scroll down, but that speeds up all the text dialogue. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Yeah, I've never tried that before, but it's something I've very recently learned about. If you talk to this guy and you push the buttons in a certain way, you've got to push the B button when you're talking to him and stuff like that. It glitches the text speed for some reason and makes all the conversational text instantaneous, which is just perfect. So let us do a save there. And this is going to be where we leave it, I think. Actually, I should leave it on that dialogue screen. That'd be a good place to do it. So let me do the save there, and let me catch a freeze frame there. Like that, right there. We'll lock that. So, perfect. For the rest of the game, I believe so, Flute. As I said, I've never actually done this before. I've heard about this, and so I wanted to test it out. I guess we'll find out next week if it persists like this through the saves. If it doesn't, I'll just do it again real quick. But I think now, yeah, all conversation dialogue with trainers and things like that is just instant text now, rather than having to have it sort of load word by word. So there we are. Look at that. We have a Pokedex of 3. We haven't caught 3 Pokemon. We got a starter. We've caught 1, and we've evolved our starter. So I guess we've got 3 on the Pokedex. 1 badge, Boulder badge. Next time though, we're going to add Misty's badge into the mix there, and maybe catch a few more Pokemon. So thanks everyone for watching. This has been another week where Sharky goes retro, looking back at Pokemon Red version, the start of what I hope is going to be a real fun journey back in time through the Pokemon world. And I hope to see you all again next time. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.